Hey everybody, it's Julie and Coco coming to you from our floor. I just was feeling lazy. So, I was just listening to a podcast by Lucy Boucher, and it was all about like finding her voice and like kind of just how she hit her rock bottom and figured out how she had to make change. And it just really, I don't know, it was like my story. Like, obviously, details were a little bit different, but just how so many times we go through life completely just going by what other people want for us, and just not even giving room to listen to our own intuition. And so and then finally you have that wake up call and your intuition comes out. And so yeah, it's cool, and it feels like it's kind of something I'm going through now because I'm living a life that I made the decision to that led to this 3 years ago when I was living by everyone else's expectations of me and not my own. And now I'm having to deal with that, and I'm learning to even things out, and I know I'm going to ease my way into wherever I need to be eventually. Yeah, it's a tricky spot, but I know on this blog a lot of the times I focus on how like I'm still getting there and I'm still learning, but today I really wanted to celebrate how far I've come. Like, this is ridiculous. And just the power of resiliency. Basically, last summer, so probably say May, so let's say like 14 months ago, I was rock bottom. My body had completely fallen apart because I had abused it for so long, and I was anxious, I was depressed, I was sobbing every single day. My body was just like giving out on me constantly. My relationship fell apart. I had isolated myself so much that I felt like so disconnected from all of my friends. And I just, like, every single day was just ridiculous. And just constantly upset, constantly in pain, constantly in tears, constantly feeling misunderstood. It was just ridiculous. And I was still very just like drive, very scared, very just trying to live by everyone else's rules. And I had very little support in comparison to what a lot of people have in recovery. And I literally had to just breathe through every single uncomfortable moment and know that it would pass. And just know that I would make it to the next moment. That's literally what I had to do. And so if you're going through something like that where you're just so overwhelmed and like you don't know how you're going to keep going, it's just like moment by moment, just like breathing through every moment. It passes and they continue to add up and things continue to settle down as long as you have faith in yourself and you have belief in yourself. And I posted this thing on Instagram the other day, and it said she needed a hero, so that's what she became. I had nobody. I didn't. My boyfriend was gone. My mom wasn't with me. I had 3 hours with therapists and nutritionists a week, and some of my friends kind of knew what was going on, but not really. And that was it. And it was me on my own, literally saving my own life. Literally saving my own life. And it was just by just believing and keeping going and just constantly trying. Like and even now still when things aren't ideal and like I've come so far, but there's still more that I want. There's always this voice in my head. There's always this vision in my head that it is out there. It is better. And it's that voice that got me through last summer, that got me through last fall, which was horrible. And just helped me to continue to try and know that things are going to get better. And so in those times when I needed to comfort myself, I would breathe, I would meditate, I would read books, Gabby Bernstein's books, A Course in Miracles, every spiritual thing I could find. Like, when you have no one, you need to figure out how to self-soothe in ways that aren't, like, reintroducing your behaviors if you're in an eating disorder and things like that. But now I'm finally able to speak up. I'm finally able to come into my own. Like, I'm finally expressing all of the parts of myself in any way I can, and I'm learning that, and I'm stepping into my truth, and I'm realizing what I'm supposed to do, and I'm constantly getting messages, not constantly, but frequently, getting messages from people who are like, this is helping me, like, let's chat, like, it's inspiring me, and like that's amazing, and that's so, like, what I want to do is help people just, like, it sucks when you're going through it, but you get through it, you know? And it's just like that resilience. You're able to step into your power. So yeah, I have a long way to go. I have things that I still want, but I have evidence now that I can get through anything. Like, so once you get through this, you will know that you can take care of yourself. You can be your own hero. And while support is amazing, at the end of the day, it's you. And you're the one who has to be there for yourself and to love yourself and to have compassion for yourself and be patient with yourself and look in the mirror in those hard times and say, I'm going to choose to love you anyway today, you know? So yeah. So that's why I think, like, whether it's recovery, whatever, like, these methods of blogs are so powerful, because I was looking at blogs last summer all the time, and those would keep me going because people had gotten through it, and they were healthy, they were thriving, they were having great lives, and they had gotten through the worst just like I had. And so that's another reason, just like why I'm always sharing all of these stories, because people need to hear that this happens and people get through it, and anything that we can do to help make it better, to help that little voice stay strong that you can get through this, is worth it. That was a ramble. I don't know what it was, but I love you. Have a great weekend. Bye.